Good morning. How are you? I'm good, thank you. So, how are you? Really, how are you? Yesterday, last evening's stream was, how shall I call it? It wasn't my best performance. I was tired, and we encountered a bug, and I went on and tried to solve something that wasn't really a problem after all. Because when I closed the stream, of course, I couldn't let it go, and I started thinking about it again. And then I found out, like, okay, it's not even an issue. By the way, it's not a problem. It's not a bug. I've been looking at it the wrong way. So I introduced some kind of bug by allowing the view model to be used elsewhere. That basically that kind of goes against the philosophy that I had for the package, and I forgot that. So I wanted to initialize the view model or have it be used beneath another view model builder, which is not the way to go about it. What I basically want to do is, you have one view model, you use that. If you want to use it in a widget beneath it, then you can pass the view model in there. But if you wanted to rebuild or anything, just give it parameters or give it a value listenable, and then have it rebuild based upon those values and not on the rebuild method of the view model. And if there's any shared logic that you want to use, like if you want to make a view model a singleton, or you want to use the same, basically that you want to use the same view model in different places, and that would mean that at some places you don't want to dispose your view model because you want to keep it alive, then that's a signal that you should make a surface beneath it or around it or next to it or wherever you want to place it. And have that surface have that logic, and then have the view models use that surface. That's the philosophy, yo. And I was all like, I need to make sure that you can do this and that, and then do this and this and so. And I was like, nah, man, that's not the way to go about it. You fool. So I went on and reverted the possibility to allow for not rebuilding, not initializing, not disposing. So it will force your model to be rebuilt, disposed, and initialized every time that you use a view model builder, and it will implicitly also force the philosophy. Because if you start using view model builders beneath a view model builder with a base view model, if you know what I'm talking about, then you're gonna get some errors. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. What's going on here? All right, we fixed it. Anyway, I'm in a better mood right now. I always get a little bit cranky when there's stuff going on with my health, and basically also when I'm having too little time to do my own stuff. That's always a signal, like, hey, yo, Brian, relax. I tell myself, relax, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway. The energy level is back, fortunately. I love it. Okay, now the reason that we started thinking about this and started thinking, I need to change this and this and that, was because there was a bug in the informers package. And the real bug in the informers package was actually way different than what I thought was happening. So that was my mistake also. But it did make me realize that I didn't want to allow what I had previously made with initializing, disposing, and rebuilding parameters. So I reverted that yesterday, and I also solved the bug that was here. So we had this bug. Every time we click this, then it would rebuild and then close this with the original value of it not being expanded. So I was looking at it. I was looking at the kitchen. I was looking back at the code, looking at it, looking up, looking down, looking at it. And then suddenly I realized I was doing something very silly. I was doing this. I had a value notifier here. Like this. And what happens is that this one gets rebuilt and it doesn't hold state, so every time it gets rebuilt, this one gets rebuilt with the original value, the OV. And it gets rebuilt because I had a on tap stuff. And that's also something I learned. So the focus scope, which you use to unfocus for, let's say, this field, it doesn't automatically unfocus. So what you need to do is this. Or actually, yeah, that might be interesting. So yeah, what I learned was that the focus scope is a change notifier as well. So when you do this, it actually gets a signal higher up. Yo, rebuild. And that's what was causing all the rebuilds, the unwanted rebuilds. So we learned a lot of things yesterday. So it wasn't wasted time, fortunately, because I hate wasting time. I need to drink more coffee. I think I'm gonna put on my other glasses, by the way, because yeah, they help me better. If I don't have to design anything, it's better that I use those glasses. So I'll be back in 1 second. Yes, I'm back. Back on track. Alright, now let me first clean it. Sorry, I was saying something. So we learned a couple things. We should not, yeah, let's put this in insights and we can make a cool post about it. I have this trick for my my glasses. Every time we what when they are dirty, what I do is I take this thing. It's like wet and it removes fat and grease and stuff like that. And you use it, and then you use toilet paper, but that's gone now, I think. Just use my shirt, and it's so clean. So fresh and so clean. Hello. Then we do the same for this one. But this one is already quite clean. Whew. Lots of colors. Whoa. Nice. All right. Okay. So, by the way, I'm gonna stream for I think 1.5 to 2 hours. Then I go to the gym at 10. Then I'm gonna go to my sister, my little sister. So yeah, what I was saying, insights. So I've had this page for a while now. It's there are ideas for content and also like stuff that I want to make. Yeah, basically content about insights that I get from during my work as a Flutter developer. So key insights of yesterday were file notifier gets reset in stateless widget, don't forget. Focus scope of context is a change notifier, so rebuilds directory. Even if you have really interesting stuff that's saying no, don't rebuild and blah 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 blah. If there's something else higher up the tree that says rebuild, it will rebuild. And what else? What other? Yeah, MVVM philosophy. Philosophy with double L, right? Right. Philosophy. Wow, Brian. Philosophy. What? Philosophy. No. What the hell? And usually when I go to Google and then try to write it, yeah. I knew something was off. When I go to Google and then try to type it, then suddenly I type it the wrong way. Okay, anyway, MVVM philosophy should be no view model builders beneath view model builders plus share logic through service. Use parameters or pass model and or value modifiers plus share logic through services. Pass. Okay, great insights. Thank you. We'll make a post. Maybe not. Depends on the time. And yeah, depends on whether I make time for it. Okay, finally, let's continue with the map informer example. Also, let's do this, by the way. Update the package. Like, I did this without the stream. I'm sorry. I already took a break when I got my glasses right. That was a long enough break. I'll really try to respect the break in 25 minutes, okay? Pinky promise. Let's see, Vito. Yes. Alright. For sure. I think it's just messed up. Hopefully this is not a real error, you know? Oh. I doubt it is. I've seen that error yesterday. I think it's damn it. It is a real error. But is it because it's still using the old one? Shouldn't do that. Damn it, man. Come on. It's using the okay, what we're gonna do is the following. We're gonna flutter clean it. Flutter clean. Then use pub spec here. Veto, okay. Now what we should do as well, let me go to my files, documents. I think if you press this, yeah, then we need to go pub cache here. So go to your root folder, pub cache, and then here's all the packages that are cached on your computer. It's not gonna help very much if the project still thinks it needs to grab +4. However, let's just remove it either way, and we'll see immediately what the pub spec thinks. Let's close it also. This is my very old picture. I'm out of pictures. I've used all of these from one setting, so I have to make some new ones today, probably. Wearing the same shirt. It's my picture shirt. No. Just kidding. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a food mood. Alright, let's pubget then. Let's see what happens here. If you see, then they should add Fido 5. Okay, yeah. Yes, okay. Then hopefully, then this should give us some errors, right? No, it's not doing that. I know why. I think. Yeah. It's because I changed it here. No. What? Interesting. That's the original error. That's totally understandable because we're using another view model builder here, which I just explained. Goes against the philosophy of having one view and one view model, and it should not be passed around. Nice. I'm in a good mood. So what we could do here, do we want to keep this stateful? Yes. So everywhere we see a model, is that in the, yeah, everywhere we know it's going to be in the widget. So except for the imports, of course, and this one, and this one. So not really everywhere. We need to re-import it because we just removed the import. But then I think, right, okay, sure, got it. Right, okay. Yes, okay, wait, let me just go back for a little second. We can do this much easier. Right, final model is widget model. Then that's fixed. However, we could remove this. We can also let it stay. Let's say hypothetically we would want to change this test this method. Then it would be nice to have this as an argument here, but I know we're not gonna do that. Either way, let's not get too hung up on these little details for this example project. So we have the informer example. We also have the list informer example, where it's basically doing the same, I think. Or I already removed it here, so I'm not sure where it gets the model from. What is it doing? Yeah, by the way, I don't think we have to really might be nicer to not make it late final, but instead make it, put it here. Huh. Why is that still there? Didn't I just remove that? Ah, alright, I didn't. Final model is widget.model. Like this, you know. I could also do widget model everywhere, but I'm thinking like, okay, that's one extra call, widget. I'm not sure if that really matters for performance, but someone could tell me if that matters or not. Or maybe it matters, probably it matters, but it's like the difference is so small that in the end it doesn't matter. And that's with a lot of things, by the way. Arguments has already been on this last. Alright. Relax. Okay, yeah, sure. It's working, baby. We got it working, except for the keyboard bug, of course. Okay, we're back in business. Also not sure why this is happening, this one. Or, yeah. I know why. Probably. But we're not gonna fix it. I think I have an animated container there that's behaving strangely. Anyway, we fixed it. I did saw something that's a little bit strange that we need to update the Fido package for. So if you give me a second. Bob's back. What did we change here? Ah, we removed this, yes. We just did that. I don't know if the stream was on, but I just did that. Let me think. So we have the field model builder here. And these can go. And yeah, that's it. Basically. So what we'll say is 6. So we can use this as well. Now, you know the drill. We go to the pub spec, we update the version number. Then we go to the changelog, we say, okay, this and this happened. Use one of the snippets that we have. And this one is not breaking, this is not a bug. It's just a regular something, small change. We're just gonna add a list for it, list item. Say, okay, fix fully removing unused parameters. Remove irrelevant to-dos. So we also did that. Let's paste it in here again. If it works. Whew. Okay, now that's it. That's it. Go. Then last thing to do, flutter format. Because when you upload something to PubDev, it wants you to format it so it can give you the 140 points. Or at least 10 of the 140 points. You need to have documentation, a good example project, you need to follow the Dart convention stuff, you need to format it and some other stuff. You can check it there, these things. Support no safety, past static analysis, no warnings, no lints, no formatting issues. Documentation, 20% or more. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's go. One more sanity check. Commit and push. 2 warnings. Let's see what it is. Could be the PubDev, PubSpec. Yep. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. We're gonna push to main because that's how we roll. No, I should actually make rules for that. Can I do that? I am now getting astray again, falling, moving, whatever how you call it. Focus broad, please. I know there's something I can do here. Branches. Protection rules. Exactly. Right, okay, I'll do this later. To do. Let's add a to do for this. How long will that take? Perhaps an hour. Because I have to do that for every repository that I have. It's quite unsafe right now, by the way. I think everybody can push. Don't you do it, don't you? No, I don't think everybody can. Set, alright. Shield, security, you know. Set, branch, protection, rules. It will take about 1 hour. Don't split it in chunks. I want to do this before the end of the weekend. And then I'll say during personal work. And it's gonna start today. Oh yeah. Now Motion will plan it for me. Motion is such a nice app. It will automatically look at my agenda and then say based on a certain schedule, saying okay, I only want to work on this stuff from 10 till 12, for example. It will find the best day, the best time to do it. I just have to look at my agenda and say, okay, ain't that nice? Like this. And it keeps updating. really cool. Okay, anyway, let's go. Did we publish it? No. So the last step is a publish for the pub. Publish. And then we'll say yes sir. Yep. Yipper the pip. Alright. Let's make a little Instagram story. This one 51 subscribers, yo. Cool. Let me mute the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start finally. Okay, so we have this model here, that's fine. We can copy a little bit from how the list informer did things. So we'll say here, let's clean it up a little bit. Examples, example. Also have one that says example implementations. Thank you, Steven. He's my friend. He supports me. This one. So these are implementations. Yeah. What? What are you talking about, man? Custom button, shrink. Let's call it util because that's my favorite word. I don't care what you think about it. Feature example, method example. This is fine. Can we update it? Yes, we can. I got, you got, we got every update. It still thinks that it did work, right? Yeah. Still thinks that 5 is the latest one because we just uploaded it, but we can already get it if we do this. So then we are probably gonna have an error somewhere. Or no, we already removed it. The rebuild argument. Alright. See, it's been a while since I've made lists, forms like this. Forms, sort of. I'm wondering if there's a better way to get all these, to make all these controllers. I did make something. What's that method called again? Put, I think. Put. Right? So put, what put does, I think. It puts the controller there, if it's not there, if we're using a put, map put with the controller, or it will give you the one that's already there. So what we could do is say map symbol text editing controller. Is okay, say update controller. We remove this, say controllers values for each element, I suppose. Sure. Put if absent, right? I said I was gonna respect this one, right? So we should. Calling if absent must not add or okay. And we can make this like say controller. Let's just make a method. We could say controller, text editing controller, get nodes not getter controller. And this will require a symbol, and then I've started to like using symbols, but I'm not sure if it's a really good idea because of I just like how it looks. I don't know if there's any performance stuff that I need to consider while using these. But for now, I'll use them. Anybody Anybody knows? I shouldn't. Can I use symbols freely? Flutter. Nobody talks about this. Whatever. Symbol. Class versus string. In map. Flutter. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so when we want to have a controller, we'll just do this. Cool. Could do it like this. Also, I think when using a form, it's even easier. Flutter form. But it's been a while since I've used the default implementation of Flutter for forms. I've been using packages. Let's see. Flutter form multiple values fields. 2020. Controller driven fields. Right. And the form widget. That's exactly what I mean. Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, you get a global key, the form state, create a form, and how could we then validate again? What's that? Current state, okay. Yep. Okay. If the values are okay, the next step is calling the save function, which will call the unsaved callback. In this call, you want to add the logic to process the value of the field. Usually, you add the value to a global object and then process the object elsewhere if you don't want to mix business logic. Right, so that's the way to go about it with forms. So you create a form, you put in the text form fields, you do the you use the unsubmit method as you do usual, unchanged if you want. And then if you want to validate it, save it, use the form state, form key, validate. If it's valid, then the unsaved will be called, and then that's where you can get the values. Cool. So actually what we're doing here is fine. because these are not all linked together. It's not really a form, although it is fields beneath each other. So this is not that crazy. We can make some kind of object for this. Shall we do that? Controller box. Oh yeah, let's build a controller box. And then it has this. And this. And then it will also have a dispose method that will... Hey, hello. Do this. Very cool. Very cool idea, Brian. Yes, symbol. Symbol. Cool. And we can do this with everything, actually. Yeah, this is a nice widget to remember. I don't want to forget it for my template, you know. I'm gonna make a project template that we can use for every app that we're gonna create in the upcoming years. So this is a nice widget to keep, or class to keep. But I'm just wondering, where should I put it? I'm just gonna put it in my to-do. Give me a sec. Have to personal add widgets like controller box, multi-listenable builder, etc. Shrink, shading scaffold. I got a lot of cool widgets. You're gonna have access to all of them when I start with my template, creating the template. Anyway, guys, it's Saturday and we still haven't started with the map for my widget, but we're making some cool stuff. That's the most important thing. Right, now that we have this controller box, now that we have this controller box, all we're gonna do is the following. We're gonna create it here, use it. Where? Here. So we'll say final controller box. Is controller box? Yes, sir. And then here we'll say controller box get update. Nice. And I think this should work for everything. So yep, really nice, I think. And we can make these kind of boxes for a lot of things. if you have a lot of listeners, right? Yeah, we need to keep this in mind. This is a nice way to go about it, I think. Okay, add controller, let's remove that one. Clean it up. Excuse me. Firstware update. Firstware test, okay. I think yeah, we can do the same basically with the focus nodes, but let's not over-engineer the stuff like we usually do. Oh yeah, I love it. Firstware update controller. Okay, remove this last one. Firstware update. Now the only thing that's bothering me right now is that this is, although it looks nice and looks like a constant, it's actually just a string. The way we use it, and we can make a typo here. Nothing will tell us it's wrong, and it's kind of dangerous. Although I like danger, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. So how can we fix this? Well, let's go back for a second. Let's go forward for a second. Let's go backwards for a second. No, just kidding. Okay. Nice. Let's go backwards for a second. No. Okay. Gonna put the jokes. Come on. Listing for example. Oh yeah. Right there. I totally lost what I was gonna say. Just have a look at this stuff. Oh, I was gonna take a break. Yeah. Ah, right. I was also gonna do this. Okay. Let's add it to do. make symbols constant. Take a damn break for your eyes. Yo. Okay. Now let's look at the history of this file. The history. Show me the history. Something broke. Why did it break? Show me the history, yo. It's thinking that it's old. Wait a second. New. If I do this, let's say, give me the history. It still thinks that it's somewhere, so the history is working based on the location of the file. And I move this file, so it thinks it has no history. It didn't move the history. That's weird. I think it should move the history. Could it be a bug? I don't know. Anyway, we figured it out in time, fortunately. And what I wanted to have is this list, this little list. We can use this. Yep. We can use this to create the constants that I was talking about. So, you know, I love using these things, right? Control J, selecting the next one. Control G, selecting everything in the file that has the same name. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create these symbols as statics. So we only have to type them once, and then we can reuse them everywhere, so we don't make typos. So this doesn't happen. Updates. Then you're like, why doesn't it work? You could do the same with strings, whatever. I just think the symbols look cool. Yeah, like I said before, I don't know if there's any performance issues when using symbols for this type of stuff. But we'll see. I have to ask someone that's smarter than me. So first off, let's search for a pattern in these things. So we see a pattern here, the pattern of 5 text editing controllers. We could use that. We see a pattern here, we see a pattern here, we see a pattern of finals, we see a pattern of this. Now I know that I need to have this word: update, add, remove, first where, test, first where, update, right? First where, update, yeah. So we need to find a way to get these out of these, remove these, and then turn it into whatever we want. So I know, okay, if I select the controller here, then the next, oh, that's a shame. Now we need to search for another pattern, because this pattern is selecting that one. We don't want that. We want to expand the pattern with a space. We see that this pattern with a space has this one, and this one, and this one, and this one as well. So down, down, down. Then you use the go to the end, to the beginning, like this, and you say we don't want to have this one, the underscore. So now that we have this, we can cut it, and it will copy it 5 times. So now that we have this, we can remove all of this and say, okay, I want a static const underscore. We could have kept the underscore, I just realized. Update. And I don't like not saying what it is. Update controller. Yeah, let's just do it like this. This, and then we'll say hashtag update. Now you could be wondering, like, isn't this the same as having all these controllers just there without all the hassle? And you're absolutely right, yeah. Yep, All right. Anyway, let's continue. It's not exactly the same, but yeah. So now what we're gonna do is everywhere where this is, we're gonna say it's update yo. And then everywhere where this is, we're gonna say it's add yo. And everywhere where this is, we're gonna say it's remove yo. Wow. Oh yeah. Maybe search for the pattern again of this. No. Actually it's the same everywhere, yeah. Oh shit. Not really. Okay. Yeah, while this is more safe, it basically comes down to the exact same thing that we're trying to avoid. We were trying to avoid all the clutter of all these controllers, but now that we have, instead of 5 controllers, we now have 5 static values and another field called a controller box. So although the idea is nice, the goal that we're trying to achieve didn't work. Oh well. Controller box, dispose. Excuse me. We could put it there. That's nicer. This is the pattern. We have a get. We have a this. Like this could be the pattern that we're searching for. Then we have selected all the errors at the moment, most likely. And what we're gonna do is change this to widget. And then I think. Oh no, it's a static. My bad. So instead of saying widget, we wanted to say this the informer example. Wow, that's even more ugly. Symbols created from equal name strings are themselves equal. If the symbols created using const, symbols with the same name strings are canonicalized and identical. Some name strings create symbols which can also be created using a symbol literal or be implicitly created while running Dart programs, for example. If name is a single identifier, does not start with an underscore, is the qualified identifier. just gonna remove it all. We're just gonna have to trust that we don't make any typos. That's my verdict. No typos for nobody. Alright. Shall we start with a map informer example like we said we were gonna do 90 minutes ago? Just kidding. 67 minutes ago. Yeah, it all started when we were looking at this and we're like, we could do this better, right? Yeah, we could maybe do this better, yeah. Alright. Let's do it better then. So we got the map informer example here. This is, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know why I moved the app to that part again. We have the informer here, list informer, and we're going to do the same for the map informer example. Do we want to have an icon for the informer and list informer? No, whatever. Okay, map informer. Then we have the method example, import it. Oh yeah, then the first one. Let's see. First method is gonna be update current, put if absent. Nice. Oh no, this is a callback, by the way. Okay. Map items update current. So we want to make this a stateful widget. Yes, sir. Yes, we want to do that. Yay. List informer. Take a damn break. Yeah, okay, I should take a break. Okay, one more thing. The power of one more. It's happening. Yeah. We can remove this. Alright, yes, we can. Yes. Let's create a new notifier, and this is not a notifier, by the way. We need a map informer, and this map informer is going to contain what? Strings and strings. It's as easy as that sometimes. Map items. Oh yeah. This will be an empty one. Oh yeah. Update informer. Decrement count. Update informer. Update counter. Okay. All right, let's go. Counter. Gotta break it on down. No, sorry. I barely see anything with this stuff. Yeah, I do want to add spaces. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I like using this, although it might look like, I don't know, some people don't like it. I do. It gives you an easier overview when you're scrolling through the list, like, alright, here are the informer methods, list informer methods, and then here are the map informer methods. Yeah, okay, nice, 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 very nice. Very nice, okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Let's see how this looks. Oh, yeah, cool. Yo. Nice. Okay, well, this is a nice moment to take a break. Because I need to go to the toilet. I need to get some coffee. I need to... That's it. What's it gonna be? 10 minutes. It's probably gonna take less, but you know. Alright. One thing though, I must not forget to put them. Like Fat Joe would say. Bye. Yo, how you doing? Let's go. Let's go. The mic is on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's move this, by the way, to the left of the screen. Like I wanted to do yesterday. And then I did it all the wrong way. Nice. See, this is better. So you see much more of the code. And you're never gonna want to see this one and this one at the same time. So yeah, might as well combine it. Alright. The letters are a little bit too big though, but I have to keep them big so you can read it. But yeah. Anyway, let's see, where did we leave off? Okay. The map informer methods, the update current. Now, it all starts with looking at, let's also, by the way, start this one. And after this session, I'm gonna eat something, because I didn't eat just yet. I'm gonna eat something, go to the gym, and then go to The Hague to see my sister. Yeah. So I'll be streaming until 10. Is that okay with you? Alright, let's make a plan for demonstrating the map informer methods. Just like the other ones, we have update and update current. Now how are we gonna demonstrate? I think 25 minutes is enough to demonstrate those two. Perhaps only update, but we'll see. Update. So first off, let's show what's inside the map items at the moment, right? So we can start with list items, map items. Ooh, I'm hungry. Is there a toString? No. Okay, so if we want to update it, right? We can go to the list informer example. Let's split it. You cannot really see it, but yeah. Also, let's not split it then. You can't see it. Try update. You probably want the same stuff as this. And then we're not gonna say update list items, but update map items. Yeah. Okay. Update map items. Do I have a map string values? They will say map items update exactly like this. And then actually, if we look at this one, I'm guessing that we can steal a lot more from the listed items implementation than we might think. The only thing we haven't done yet is this one, and the rest is basically what we already had with the listing form example. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy almost everything. Remove focus node. Do we have a remove as well? We should have one. Sorry, my thoughts drifted off to the video package. I'm wondering if I should make the view model a change notifier anyway, and then just allow the possibility to let it be used as a change notifier. No, never mind. Yes, all right. Focus. Let's see, remove focus node. So we just added the remove method here. Yeah, nice to have. We probably need a lot more, but for now. Yeah, we can pretty much copy everything that it has, right? First we're updated focus node. Yeah, sure, we can copy that as well. Informer, firstware, out text, controller box. Yeah, we could make something like a mix-in or something to be used here for the same methods, but we're just gonna copy it. Because I've already over-engineered a lot of this project. We're not gonna do it anymore. Trust me. Okay, I am gonna erase everything I did up until now. Yeah. Just to make sure that we can easily change the entire structure. So this will be the mapping form, right? What was it? This, yeah. Okay. We'll just go down the list items. We can safely say, okay, every list item that we know in this one is going to be map items. Map items, update current. Yes, we have that one. Okay. And we also know that every list of strings is going to be a map of string and string. Then we also know that every list items listable is going to be a map items listenable. And then every time you want to see, you see the word list items, it's going to be map items. and that is how you refactor. Then you go down, 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 down. This is all right. Map items is empty, then ignore it, blah blah blah. And you need to eat something because your tummy is making noises. Are you sure? And then we'll say elevator button, pressed, decrement list items. No, not decrement list items. Excuse me. What we can do is rename all of these to map items. They will immediately see where things are going wrong. So model, update map items, then we'll say value, split, lickety, lickety. So here we'll see value. Right. Okay, we'll move on to this later. Yep. Okay, what we also know is that first where should be update key. Excuse me. Update key. And then update key test should be test value should be key value. Key. And then update key test should be update key kiki ra ra. Update key value. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now making a mess of it. Thank you. Alright. Do we have this first where or no? We're just gonna say void. What's it again? Update key. Update map items key, and then we'll have this. We'll say alright key, and then I'm gonna say this is required, mate, please. And they will say okay, but we also need a value. I said okay, that's fine. That's fine if we move it to the update key method then. key, and then the value, current value. Right, you get the current value as well. Do we need anything? No, we don't need it. Sorry, mate, we don't need it. I'm just thinking, by the way, the remove, does it return? Yeah. Okay. Map items, update key, key, raw. Oh, looks ugly. Okay. Update map items key. Okay, yep. Then we'll say update value. No, sir. We'll say value. Update value, okay. Key value. Update map items key. Does it give a boolean then? Value. Update v. Right, okay. This will always be a success. I'm doing something wrong. Let's see what happens if absent is not there. If the key is not present and if absent is provided, equals if absent. If the key is not present, if absent must be provided. Ah, okay. And it will throw then, probably. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't work, then it will throw and we'll need to find a way to handle this. Right, I think this should work. So if it's absent, it will add it anyway. So you have the possibility, I think, to do something else if it's not there yet. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yo. Okay, yep. And then this will be update key, update key, key. Sure. And not update key. Try update key. Of course. No, it's gonna update key because it's always gonna update. There's no error flow. Yo. Okay. Try update. Try update. Yeah, what we could do is value split and then say, okay, we're gonna map these to E, and then we'll say, okay, let's make this a map entry. E split first and map entry last. There you go. And then we'll make a map out of it, just not sure how. So this is an iterable right now, yeah? Iterable map entries to map. Map from iterable, okay. So we split it, then we map it, then we have all these. Actually, this is a map entry. Okay, and only then. think I made this a snippet map. So right, this is fine, by the way. V, sorry. V value. Right, that's it. Took me a little while, but we got there, yo. Value that value. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Yep. Now I do think that we kind of need to have some error stuff here going on. Like this. And if that doesn't work, we'll say error text, update key, error text. No, we need some more error text. Update error text. Remove error text, version error text, yeah, okay. Those are being properly disposed. I thought I missed something. Me. Where was I? Here. Update key, error text. Update is. Then we'll say use key value key value. This should be a good enough hint, I hope. Nice, okay. Alright. Almost done. I should quit. Let's stream 4 more minutes. Then it's 2 hours. And then I can go. Also, let's see if we can just try to get some kind of UI going here. we started off well, and then we got distracted by all kinds of stuff. Let's go from top to bottom again. Map items, update current, listenable. Okay, we have the column here. Column, hello? Column up. With the decrement map items. You don't have that method yet. Let's create it. Yo. What is this? I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. Decrement map items. Print method. Okay. We're not gonna do anything right now. We're just gonna say, okay. We're just gonna add some debug printing so we know that the method is being called. You can see it in the logging in a minute. Here. We'll implement that later. Are there any more errors here? I don't think there are. Error type for V not found. V. Ah, I made a T as a joke. ED. You know what I mean? Right, this can be no. See, now we know, okay, it's being called. This one isn't called because it's disabled. And now if I do this, wet, D. Interesting. At least something is working. D, yo. Hey, nice. So it's even. That's cool. It just takes it, and then if it doesn't have a value, right, because if it only has one value, then the first is the same as the last. Cool. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Nice. Alright, this is nice though. Let's see what happens if I do something like this. Ooh. Okay. Didn't like that one. This is actually working pretty cool. Nice. Gaddafi. Okay. I think this is a good start, guys and girls. I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I think it was a pretty good stream. We made some improvements. Not what we wanted to do, of course. We never do that because we get distracted and we want to do other things and we want to, I think of this and that and I want to make this. But yeah, all in all of the things that we did, they were we learned something. That's good. We improved stuff. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy. I'm happy. Yeah, let's commit. 3. Go. No. What did we do? Improved controller handling. Updated video package. Started with map. Improved controller handling. Updated video package. Started with. What did we start with? The map informer stuff. Alright. Two to do. Toodaloo. Alright, let's go. Yes, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tonight because I have things to do today, and I'll probably see you tomorrow then. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your day.